back to my next episode of the Dear April Advice column. We're on advice number 4. I want to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart. Here it is. Some problems can't be solved by more doing or more thinking. I want you to do this instead. This will help you to break free, get clarity, and move forward. Okay, it's something that happened in my personal life. So if you're new to my channel, I'm April Yvette. I'm so excited to meet you. Please like or subscribe and comment on my videos if these are helpful for you. And also you can go to underneath this video, there is in the comments, or in the, not the comments, but in the description, there's a link where you can submit your most burning question or a problem or challenge that you're having for the Dear April Advice column, and I will answer you. I go live twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays and answer your most burning questions. I cannot wait to help you. So go to the description, click the link, submit your question. I can't wait to help. I talk about all kind of things. It's real talk, practical advice and wisdom on things like faith, personal development, motivation, inspiration, sales and marketing, relationships, connection, navigating change, and so much more. So let's dive in. I was reading Albert Einstein's quote recently, and let me pull up my notes here so I can see this for you. But he said that you cannot, let me find my quote over here, just bear, there it is. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, which means that if you're in a place where you've been trying to solve a problem or trying to move from where you are to where you want to be, maybe the next level, whether that's in your relationships, in your finances, in your health, in your business, whatever area that you're trying to change or to grow to the next level, sometimes more doing and more thinking is not going to solve it. I want you to do this instead. Sometimes you have to quiet your mind and go within. There's where your solution lies. We have to get still and tune into a still small voice within. I call that voice inner voice God. Some people call it their intuition or their higher power, whatever that is for you. It's the Lord for me. In order to receive new ideas, maybe a fresh perspective, and even the next right step that you have not thought of before. That's the key. This happened in my own life. 2020 was a great year and growth for my business. 2020 had a good year, good in sales. By April of 2021, my sales dipped dramatically. You see, I was doing the same marketing strategies and tactics that I had been doing just 6 months earlier, and to generate leads and new clients for my business, but it was no longer working. I tried a lot of things. I hired consultants. I hired coaches, very high end. Nothing was changing. I could not figure out what was going on. I finally got to a place where I just said, enough is enough. And I had a sense or a feeling that I needed to stop doing and get quiet to still my mind. So I did a 100-day trusting God experiment. And I'm encouraging you to do the same. Now, you don't have to do it. I did it for 100 days in a row. Start with 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. But here's what I did, okay? You can do whatever works for you. But I would get up very early in the morning before my family woke up, and I spent 2 hours. Remember, you can start with 10 minutes or 5 minutes, but I started 2 hours every day for 100 days in a row, just being in God's presence. I stopped the action and the doing. I shut down my group coaching programs. I finished up with my one-on-one coaching clients, everybody. And then I just got still, because I needed to hear some guidance on what to do next to change this. So I read the Bible, I prayed, I listened to some worship music. I also just listened. I asked questions, and I I asked for guidance, very specific questions. And then instead of getting up and just going about my busy day, I stayed there and lingered longer to listen for guidance. And the guidance that I received, I immediately wrote it down in my journal. It was very powerful and life transforming. Well, about 9 days into this 100-day Trusting God experiment, I realized this is much deeper than just saying, hey, God, tell me what's my purpose? What do you want me to do next? Just tell me and I'll do it. Because I'm an action taker, right? Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. He was transforming me from the inside out. It was like going through a personal metamorphosis of inner transformation. It was a shedding of an old identity and letting go of who I think I need to be, who other people want me to be, and just embracing more of my most authentic self, letting people in to see more of who I am. I discovered that the market had changed dramatically in the area of the old marketing language, where you see there's a format of where you talk about the painful problem, you call out the ideal target market, the client, the painful problem, and then here's this better way, and here's some results that I've gotten for other people, and click here to get my freebie now. That was no longer working because my industry had become oversaturated with so many people who were saying similar things, and it was all starting to blend in, and they didn't know who to go with, and they were confused. During this time of this inner transformation, when I went within, I discovered that I needed to let go of the fear of judgment and the fear of rejection and the fear of vulnerability, and open up and speak my truth publicly. And I did that, 30 different posts. I just began speaking my truth. The engagement on my social media posts went through the roof. It started to create an authentic human connection with other people. It was still aligned with my audience and who I serve and what I do and what I offer. But it wasn't the usual marketing language and formats that are so prevalent on the internet right now. People are starting to ignore those. I was just being real. And when I started to do that, people started paying attention, reading, liking, commenting, and sharing on my content. And even I had some that reached out to work with me. It was so different than what I had just experienced just for the last few months. So I just encourage you to get still, to go within, because oftentimes when you do that, you are going to receive the guidance that you need to change what needs to change, and it'll be an idea that you have not thought of before. Sometimes it's about shedding an old identity or some limiting beliefs that moves you from where you are to where you want to be. And only God can reveal that to you, because oftentimes it's in our blind spot. All right, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Bye.